name is Tanya. I'm one of the core coaches. I hope you're enjoying the July challenge with the 1 minute squat hold, the 1 minute plank hold, and the 10 push-ups. I hope you're already seeing how, hopefully how much easier they're getting and how much stronger you're getting, and hopefully that will just keep on going as you go along in the month of July. I wanted to go through each of those moves and just to make sure that we're getting the proper form on each of them, and then go through a couple of modifications on 2 of the moves as well. All right, the first will be the squat hold. We want to make sure as you come down, come straight down, you want to make sure your feet are hip width apart and your knees are right in line with your toes. We don't want to have any toes turned out or knees turned out or in. Everything is in line here. We want to make sure our booty is sticking back and our weight is in the back of the heels. So we don't want to have any like leaning forward here. The biggest tester is that you should be able to wiggle your toes pretty good when you're down in a squat hold. That is an indicator that the weight is in the back of your heels versus in your toes. All right? Okay. On the next one, we'll do the plank hold. The biggest thing you want to make sure is your elbow is right in line with your shoulders. So you want to be right underneath your shoulders here. A lot of times I'll see your elbows are out here, or when it starts getting hard, I see booties up in the air. So you want to have a nice flat table and elbows right in line here. If it starts getting too hard, instead of lifting your booty, then you bring your knees to the floor and you bring your hips down. So you don't bring it out here like this. You're here, so that way this is still in line and your core is still engaged. All right. The last one are the push-ups. We want to think of an arrow position, not out to a T, right? So we're not going wide. Everything is in line. So kind of like the plank, everything is in line with your wrist up to your shoulder. So it's not a wide here. Everything is in line right with your shoulder. So as you come down, your arms make an arrow. So I'm going to have the camera come around so you can see that arrow position as I come down. So wrist is right in line with my shoulder, come down, and straight back up. All right, so if you aren't able to come down on your toes, everything still stays in line. Come at an angle and straight back up, or you can also do a tabletop, straight down, up, or you can also take that to a bench. Common mistakes that I see with push-ups is that you are coming out too wide with your hands. So you're coming out more like a T shape rather than an arrow shape, or you're kind of doing a scooping motion with your body like that. So we just want to make sure we're modifying onto our knees if we're doing that scooping motion, and everything is in line here. All right, I hope you have a fun challenge this July, and I wish you luck. See you later.